If God will be God, he must be Lord. Prayer is not a tool to get God to change his mind concerning you. That's why if you are praying something and it's not happening, hey, you might want to step back and check again. The Christian prayer is not a gimme prayer. It's a open my eyes lest I sleep the sleep of death prayer. How many of us know Daniel Kolenda? You know Ryan Bonke? He's the one that took over from Ryan Bonke. He said he was 24. He was pastoring the church. But he started getting that nudge for missions. So sometimes he will leave the church for a week, for 2 weeks, he will travel. So one particular time he left like that, but he left for 3 months. He went to Africa to do his mission work. By the time he came back to the church, they called him for a pastoral meeting. And in that pastoral meeting, they told him, Daniel, I know you were the one that employed, this is the pastors, the elders. We know you were the one that employed the executive pastor, but you have not been around. And the executive pastor spoke to us that he wants to be the pastor. So we are removing you as the pastor and we are putting him as the new pastor. So Daniel said, he asked them, a church that I started, you are removing me? He said, yes, we are removing you. He said, as he left that place, because that church was like his child, his firstborn, his child. He said he left so broken. He said, and don't forget what I said. He said that church was his child. He said, as he left there, he said, on Sunday, I'm going to go to the church. While they are doing worship, I'll go and grab the mic. And I'll tell the entire church what the elders are doing, that they are trying to kick me out of my own church. Because he knows that some people will follow him. You get what I'm saying? He said as he was saying that, the Holy Spirit reminded him of the story of Solomon with the 2 women. One slept and killed her child. The other one was the mother of the baby. And the Holy Spirit told him, if you go to that church, you claiming that this church is your baby, and you go there and interrupt the service, what do you think will happen to the church? He said, you will divide the baby. So the Holy Spirit asked him, so what do you want to be? You want to be the woman that divided the baby, or you want to be the woman that said, please, let the baby be fine? So he said, I will pick that one. Let the baby be fine. He left that place in pain and moved to Florida. That was where he met Riyad Bonke. If he was a pastor, he would have never met Riyad Bonke. The pain was an open door. So if you go there as Daniel and go and start praying prayers of God fights my enemies, you are locking God's door that he opened for you. In other words, in the spirit realm, you are your enemy. Are you getting what I'm saying? So the right thing for you to do in that situation is like Daniel. What is your will? Walk away. To where? Florida. You pack your bag and go. Don't tell him to fight. Let him tell you if you should fight. I'm just trying to say you must be reacting to God, not using God to do something. You know, some people we have heartbreak. They broke your heart. You tell God to go and kill the person. As if God is higher assassin. God just destroy their life. On their wedding day, let it rain. You don't get to use God. If you get this small hack, you will start